Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
Heck yeah, you are. And I'm Joe.
Nice. So we are back with another video for you guys today. We are digging these top 5 videos. It's so much fun to do. So that's what we're here to do. We are here to talk about our top 5 favorite poured butters. Now, quick disclaimer. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of phenomenal butters out there. Picking 5 is very tough. Also, keep in mind when you watch this video, it depends on your beard. If you have a thinner beard, you might like a certain type of butter and vice versa. So, of course, keep that in mind. Maybe you can kind of look and see what your beard is more similar, like mine or Joe's, if you're getting an idea to try a new butter.
Right. So if you haven't seen our top 5 videos before, really simple. I'm going to start off with my top 5. Kyle's going to do, I'm going to start off with my number 5. Kyle's going to do his number 5, and so on and so on. So sit back, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so let's kick this off. I'm going to start with my number 5. And one thing that we forgot to mention in the opening is that Kyle and I do not know each other's list whatsoever. Right. So I'm very, very curious to see what Kyle chose. So let's get this started with my number 5. And I'm going to get it started with none other than Ruddy Man Grooming. Okay. Now, this was a review that we covered just recently, and the poured butter is something new that Jimmy has to his line, as he was previously doing whipped butter. And I really think Jimmy did a great job because he actually found a way to add a lot of whipped elements to this poured butter because it is super creamy, super soft, and very like cake icing-like that just makes it feel so good in your beard, easy to put in, and felt great the next day. So Ruddy Man Grooming is my number 5.
Nice, good pick. All right, so my number 5 is none other than Norseman Beard and Grooming.
Oh.
So I really love this beard butter. I'm somewhat new to it. So I have a thick, dense beard. It's hard for me to keep my beard down and not clump up. So that's why I'm actually naturally a whipped butter fan, but I do love my poured butters. I like this butter because it's really light. It's an AM, PM butter, and it just really blends great with my beard. I don't clump up. I don't have any issues with styling when it wants to kind of curl up on me naturally or anything like that. So Norseman is my number 5.
All right, and moving on to my number 4 is Chronic Beard. And this is the new Salem Smoke fall scent that is absolutely awesome. And man, you want to talk about a creamy, soft butter, easy to navigate into your beard, and just an amazing feel the following day. This is the butter for you. This butter is just, it is just so easy. And no effort whatsoever. Easy to melt down, easy to put in the beard, and it just feels absolutely great. Mike over at Chronic uses a great ingredients, and he has great sense to even go with that butter. So that's why Chronic is my number 4.
Nice. All right, so for my number 4, we already have our first overlap. It is none other than Jimmy over at Ruddy Man Grooming. So I was not happy when Jimmy got rid of his whipped butter and then went to the poured, but I could tell you I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to repeat everything Joe said. This is a light, almost for poured butter, it's a fluffy poured butter. Absolutely phenomenal. does amazing as far as softness, but really helps my beard style, which is a big plus for me.
All right. So my number 3 is none other than Artius Man. And Artius Man's butters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is newer to their product line. And I know when it came out, people rushed to get this product, and I could totally see why. When you want, again, when you want to talk about soft and just really creamy, this is what you're getting with Artius Man. Now, I will say if there is one aspect that maybe I didn't care for it so much, was just a little bit of tackiness to it. But what was good is that this was a butter that I found equally good in the daytime and at night. So when I wanted that tackiness, it helped with some hold. But overall, I got really great nourishment at night. I think this is a really, really great creamy type poured butter.
Nice. All right. So my number 3 is a company that I think everyone's heard of, is Fable Beard Co. This scent is the Grower. So this is one of the most unique butters in the game. This butter is not sexy whatsoever. This is so unique. There's no oil in this. This is all butter. It looks like just like almost like a little tiny like wax balls. It does not melt down nice in your hand at all. Everyone's like, oh, it melts instantly. It's so creamy. It is not like that whatsoever. This takes a little bit of effort, but I can tell you in beard, it feels absolutely phenomenal. This butter I pretty much only use at night because this is one of the only butters that will get the curls out of my beard completely. Like I said, if you're looking for something that is really going to work for a great overnight butter, give Fable a try.
Awesome. Good choice. All right. So going on to my number 2 already, and we are talking about whiskey and hardtack. Now, whiskey and hardtack, kind of like how Kyle was upset that Jimmy had gotten rid of his whipped butter over at Ready Man. We were kind of upset when Holly decided she was going to get rid of her, or not get rid of, but make her whipped butters like seasonal.
Right.
But this poured butter is an amazing alternative when those whipped butters aren't available. Much like Artius Man that I previously talked about, you have another creamy, easy to navigate into your beard type poured butter, which is the theme for me. I want something that's softer and that's going to provide just more nourishment than anything, which is exactly what a butter should. And again, you get that with whiskey and hardtack, and I think Holly did an amazing job with it.
Yeah, good choice. That's good stuff. All right, so my number 2 is none other than Last Looks Grooming. This one, just like Fable, is such a unique butter. There is not one like this in the game, in my opinion. It is like ultra creamy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you try to get it out of the bottle, like you have to put a little effort into it because it is just so creamy, almost like a firm type of creamy. But the beautiful part is it melts in your hand when you rub them together almost instantly. I love this butter because it does all the nourishing things that a butter should do, but this gives me a little bit of hold as well. And I have no issue wearing this overnight, even though it has that little bit of hold. So yeah, Last Looks Grooming is my number 2.
All right, guys. So number 1, and I feel like number 1 was a no-brainer for me. When talking about number 1, I'm talking about the king of all kings when it comes to butters, out of Detroit, and that's none other than Detroit Grooming Company. And if I'm not mistaken, this company is the ones that invented the term beard butter, which is completely awesome. Their butter is just absolutely amazing, and there is no other butter that is like it. And they're known for that nice little yellow tint to it because of that. You got that beeswax in there, and a lot of people really enjoy this butter for both day and night. Mm-hmm. I love wearing this at night. It feels so good. There's amazing scents that go with it. If you're looking for a good one, this Belle Isle is so good for at night, relaxing. And I just absolutely love how it feels. A lot of guys love wearing it in the day because it does provide some hold for you. But this is probably the best feeling, nourishing butter that I've ever put in my beard.
Nice. Good choice. So my number 1 might be a little bit surprising. I'm just kidding. Detroit Grooming is my number one for beard butter. The only thing I'll disagree with on Joe, and I'm like joking when I say this, is Corktown's my favorite scent. I think Joe's a Belle Isle lover, which is also awesome. So I'm not going to say what Joe said. Everything he said is absolutely true. There is nothing like it. AM, PM, phenomenal. The only thing I will say that's a little different is this is rare. Joe and I had a chance to actually go to Detroit Grooming on our trip to Michigan. We got to meet Mike, and just listening to him describe his goal and why he created his butter and why he loves his butter and why it's so unique. It was like inspiring, honestly. It was so cool. If you ever get an opportunity, go up and take a tour of Detroit Grooming, go meet Mike. Awesome company, top notch, awesome guy. And he is killing it. When I think of beard butter, I think of Detroit, period. So that is my number one.
Awesome. Yeah, so you guys, it was something that was very, very difficult for us to do. There are so many amazing companies out there that are producing so many great poured butters. Kyle has some on his list that would easily be honorable mentions for me, especially when you're talking about a Norseman, a Fable, and Last Looks. Definitely companies that I love, and I love putting those butters into my beard as well. Kyle, any final words for you, man?
Yeah, I just want to say, like Joe said, there's so many great companies out there. Our ask of you today is go ahead and throw, it doesn't have to be a top 5, but throw your favorite butter or butters, preferably poured because that's the topic today. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know. I'd love to see your opinion. There are some butters that I just flat out didn't work on my beard. That isn't a top 5 for others. We love hearing that stuff. That's the beauty of beard products. That's the beauty of beards. Everyone is different. We also have a decent amount of discount codes for you, so we'll go ahead and throw those in the description below. So if that's something that you want to take advantage, you can go ahead and save some money. But no, man, that is all the time that we had for you guys today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk at the next one. Cousins out.